Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something that's a little more sensitive to me, and you've already seen it from the thumbnail and the title, and it's true. I got laid off in January 2021 indirectly because of COVID-19. I'm going to talk about my experience getting laid off, what my job was, how I got my job, what I'm going to do now, and I'm going to talk about some of the takeaways as well. So to give you guys some backstory, this is the job that I actually got coming out of college and I've been working at for over 4 years. Not only that, but I had actually interned between my junior and senior years at college. I had learned about this job from my project management professor. He had told me to check out this company's website, and he had a couple of students in the past who applied and worked there now and have great things to say about the company. So I applied online, and a few weeks later I got a call to schedule an interview, and after my interview, a few weeks after that, I got the job offer. At that time, I was so excited because I had got rejected from so many other internships that year, and I was just so relieved that summer I had something locked in and I didn't have to worry about it anymore. After working that whole summer, in September, they actually sent me a job offer, and I was ecstatic, even more ecstatic about getting the job, internship in the first place. And now that I had, secured a job, I was all stress-free the rest of my senior year. I did a little more recruiting during that fall semester to see if I could, get any more offers and have a little more leverage when it came to negotiations. I ended up not getting anything in that fall when I was recruiting, at least nothing that was close to New York City where I wanted to stay. Just wanted to be closer to home. My family was on Long Island. So after that, I accepted my job in January of 2016, and my job start date was August 1st, 2016. So after I had graduated, I had a couple months to kind of lay back and just relax before starting my 9-to-5 job in construction management. During my 4 years with the company, I would say that I honestly gave it my all. All the assignments I was given, all the project managers I was working under, I always said, yes, I'll do whatever assignment you give me. We have projects all over New York City. There were some in the Bronx and in Brooklyn. I would have to commute there early every morning, back and forth, and we have to walk around neighborhoods that weren't as safe as we hoped for. So I feel like in my time, I definitely learned a lot, but I also gave a lot to this company as well. So that adds a little more to the disappointment and the surprise. So this is kind of the meat of the story, and what you guys want to hear about is how did this happen? Were there any signs I was getting laid off? And the answer is no, not directly. This is actually probably the third or fourth round of layoffs our company had since the shutdown in New York City. And you could tell that the company was definitely not doing as well this year, last year in 2020. We weren't really winning as many jobs. The real estate developers in New York City, they were kind of shutting down all new work. There was a lot of uncertainty in New York City. So therefore our company wasn't really winning a lot of work. A lot of the work that we had was put on pause. Therefore a lot of the managers and superintendents that were working on site, they didn't really have a place or a home to go to. Luckily, I was one of the people on an active construction project. Therefore, I thought I was safe, and it was tough seeing a lot of my coworkers getting laid off, but the majority of the team was still intact, and everyone that was still on an active job was, pretty much safe. Now fast forward to after the holiday season, it's the new year of 2021. I was looking forward to going back to work. I took a couple weeks off for the holidays, and that Monday morning, I believe it was the 11th, I got a call from my exec at 6:45 a.m. I was just getting up and getting ready to head out and make my commute over to the Bronx, and he had called me it was a very short conversation, and he had told me that unfortunately, due to the what's happening, the company's kind of been struggling right now, and you're laid off. It was still really early in the morning. I couldn't really process the information, so I kind of said, "All right, thank you for all that you've done for me. I appreciated working with you." He said the same, and that was about it. He said that HR will follow up with me with an email. I had immediately called my project manager, who I was working with pretty closely at the time, and we had a longer conversation. He was as surprised as I was. He was a great boss, great project manager, really mentored me throughout the last year. And yeah, it just really was a shock to the entire team. No one really expected it, and I surely didn't expect it. So even though it was a really big surprise and I didn't expect getting laid off, I did want to say that this company really taught me a lot, and I really appreciate everyone that I did work under. They really did teach me a lot and took care of me and took me under their wing and kind of told me all there was about construction management and project management itself. So you guys might be saying, what are you going to do now, Dan? Well, luckily, I'm back home on Long Island. My apartment's lease in New York City is coming to an end. I believe it's actually end next month, so I'm moving out of there. All my debt is paid, especially my student debt. It's all paid down now. So my expenses are going to be pretty low moving forward. They always have been, but now it's going to be even lower without having to pay rent. Luckily, a lot of my ex-coworkers and bosses and execs have been actually reaching out to me and letting me know that, hey, we've got your back. You know, if you need help with anything, let us know. We can recommend you to a lot of our colleagues and friends and contacts at other companies who may be hiring. So they're actually all been very helpful in that sense, and keep getting me in touch with a bunch of other people in different industries, whether it's construction management or real estate development or engineering. So I'm definitely keeping my options open, seeing what job opportunities are out there. But what I really want to focus on is real estate. I've been thinking about getting my real estate agent license in New York State for quite a few months now, so I think now is a great time to actually pursue this. I know that a couple of my friends are also real estate agents, and they've been doing really well for themselves. I want to be able to be my own boss. I don't want to get laid off ever again. So being able to work for yourself, having no ceiling or no cap to your potential and your success is really intriguing for me. I want to be able to work hard and have my success directly correlate with how hard I work, and no one is going to be able to tell me how much you should be earning or how much you can earn. So my takeaways from this is, one, tomorrow is not guaranteed. You can wake up and everything could change in one phone call or a text or whatever it may be. And you should really go out there and chase what you want. Don't get stuck, don't get too comfortable wherever you're at. You could definitely lose that one income stream that you have and just be devastated. So my advice to everyone is always have backup plan and don't get too comfortable, and try to create more than one income stream if you can. So therefore, if you lose one, you still have other ones to kind of help sustain and help support you. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed listening to my experience of getting laid off. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and let me know in the comments below what you think I should do, any recommendations, and I'll see you in the next video.